One of my Catholic viewers that fancies himself a National Socialist accused me of not appreciating hierarchy. Okay, well, let me cut to the chase here, okay? The thing is, I don't prefer corrupt hierarchies, okay? And the thing is with these delusional people, okay, these, especially like the hardcore Catholic traditionalists, now I respect the women. I do, especially the attractive young women that are Catholic traditionalists. But the thing is, let's be serious here. They have to look to their celestial hierarchy because their earthly hierarchy is crap. Okay? And that's the thing. And I'm going to leave a link to the Declaration of Independence. The reason the United States of America was formed was because of the crappy hierarchy that was imposed on us by Great Britain. And if you fancy yourself a National Socialist, you do well to read Mein Kampf and understand that Schicklgruber himself, I have to be careful using the H word, that gets my videos taken down, but Schicklgruber himself was not for reinstating a royal system. And he and the National Socialist German Workers' Party were very much against the reestablishment of royalty and against the ruling hierarchy, which was the Weimar Republic. So the fact that I would point out is the Catholic Church has a corrupt hierarchy from the top down. That's been proven with I don't know how many Department of Justice investigations, National Socialist German investigations, and other nations investigating the corruption of the Catholic Church to prove that the thing is corrupt from the top down. The thing is, when hierarchies are corrupt, it's up to the people to actually take things into their own hands and manage their own lives to some extent. But the thing is, this is the problem with white nationalism, is white nationalism does not, and never did, have any type of sanity to it. Outside of George Lincoln Rockwell and some of the other people from Great Britain and South Africa and Zimbabwe, which used to be Rhodesia, there is a complete lapse of sanity and no ability to work it into the common political spectrum. And that's the reason. And then people don't understand, well, why do you support people like Alexandria Cortez? Do you agree with her? Not on everything, especially not on immigration. But the thing is, to state that somebody is a poor politician because they used to be a bartender is idiotic and goes against why we formed this republic, and that is so that the citizens can act as statesmen and sail the ship of state properly. The same is true for many other countries in the New World. And the thing is, when people forget this, and this is the thing, okay, you want to see what the hierarchy of the Catholic Church produces? Because that's what it produces, and I'm going to explain. When Martin Luther nailed that crap to the church and demanded that these are the things that we disagree with as Lutherans, and I'm not a Lutheran or a Christian at all, but the thing is, one of them was the way that the Catholic Church promotes obscene amounts of wealth, holds obscene amounts of wealth, has great cathedrals, while people that are most devoutly Catholic are suffering in filth. Look at Latin America. Look at Latin America. It's a chunk of the world that is the most devoutly Catholic, and the majority of the nations in Latin America are suffering in filth. And people like to blame the United States of America without looking toward the Catholic Church. Now, what was funny is Pope Francis, the communist pope, wanted the United States to bring in everyone from Latin America, okay? But what's interesting, and I brought this up in previous videos, most of the gold in the Vatican was pilfered from the Aztecs and the Inca and other Mesoamerican people. You don't see him, redistributing the wealth that was taken from these people back to their descendants, now do you? So the thing is, if you look at these hierarchies, they're corrupt. That's why the United States system of government is set up the way it is to prevent corruption. This is why people like Alexandria Cortez and Ilhan Omar have pointed out this corruption. And this is why white nationalists fail every time. It's because they can't understand that politics, as usual, is the vehicle you must use in order to gain a foothold. That was the problem with the alt-right and their enshrinement of God Emperor Trump. The disconnection from reality is so great. And the other problem is every single white nationalist sees themselves as a little dictator, and it's not the truth. Or better yet, as a horrible, pathetic follower of their celestial order, which is against natural law, I might add. What you might understand is this. This is what's funny. Your relationship as a mammalian entity, a living, organic being, is dictated by natural law. Not because some homosexual priest that bangs children told you what you should and should not do in your relationship. That is against natural law. Okay? That is against the natural hierarchy. But if you want to go believe homosexual priests and homosexual bishops and whatnot, and believe that they know what's best for heterosexual, straight, white people, that's on you.